Hello! Today I have another super chef with me who's very fond of baking, so I thought why not. So what is your name?
Hello, my name is Zara Rizvi and I'm in class 9.
Yes. So Zara, what do you like to bake mostly?
I love baking chocolate chip cookies.
Really?
I love the taste.
Well, you are very lucky and I am also lucky because I prepared a recipe of chocolate chip cookies. So we have a machine here. Zara, let's mix the sugar and the
We have light
butter.
brown sugar and this is less refined, so it's a very healthy alternative. So I'm just gonna pour that into the machine. Then next, we are going to put in the jaggery.
Yeah, and what I've done is I've melted it a little bit so that it is easy to work with. Otherwise, it comes in solids and it's a bit hard.
Next, we have room temperature butter. So I'm just going to put that in the machine.
See, although I have melted the jaggery, still it is, once it gets cold, it again starts to get a bit hard. So that's why I added a little bit of water so we can still work with it. Here we go.
So now we're just gonna blend it and
Yeah.
all the dry ingredients into this bowl. Oats, this is very healthy and good for kids. Then we have all-purpose flour.
So what we've done is, the recipe says 1 cup and 1/4 cup. So I've divided into two, and so one part is flour and one part is grinded oats. And I took organic oats. It is very important because oats are heavily sprayed with preservatives, so we must buy only organic oats. Okay, Zara, let's do it. Here we are trying to strain the oats. Shall I help you?
Yes, sure.
Okay. We don't want any lumps, so otherwise it's fine.
Next, I'm going to strain the all-purpose flour.
Very good, Zara. Looks like you do a lot of baking, huh?
Yes, I love baking.
You love baking? Okay. It's always nice to shake it like this instead of like front and back. Sideways is easier. Okay?
Yes.
Good. And here is salt. We are going to strain that as well. So straining is very important because it adds air to the flour, which also helps the product, whether it's a cake or cookies, it helps it to rise nicely.
So next we are going to whisk and beat the eggs. Add some vanilla essence for good smell.
We are going to add half a teaspoon of baking soda. So the way to do is fill it up and then take the back of the knife, the straight part, and just rub it on the top of the spoon so that it is leveled. It is not heaped or it is not under. So that's how we control do the right measurement. Like, you know, my sister she did cookery. I did not take cookery in school, but these are the tips that she used to tell us when she used to come home. And you know, when you are young and you hear things, you never forget.
Yes.
So it has stayed with me, and these are helpful tips that her teacher taught her. So now, Zara, what are we going to do?
So now we are going to add a bit of egg and then a bit of flour. So we're going to alternate. So first I'm going to add a bit of egg. This batter, we just beated it, and the smell is so nice, and it smells so nice because of the vanilla essence and the jaggery. And now we're going to add the scrumptious chocolate chips.
So I'm adding semi-sweet chocolate chips because there's a lot of sugar that we are already having. I think wherever we can control, we should. Zara,
Yes.
what do you think?
I agree completely. And the oats and the jaggery
Yeah.
make the recipe a lot healthier than normal chocolate.
Yes. And guys, do you know our ninth year student is my yoga partner also.
Yes.
She does yoga with us and we are very proud of her because even if she's sleepy, she wakes up and she joins us.
Thank
And
you. Yoga is on a Friday morning. I really like doing yoga because it makes you flexible and opens up your body,
Yes.
which is really important after
Yes.
a week of school or a long week.
yeah, so you want to add the chips?
Yes, so now I'm gonna add.
Okay, now you can just mix it.
I'm going to mix it by hand.
After we add chocolate chips, we don't have to do it in the machine because we don't want to break the chocolate chips.
The batter has a very fluffy and creamy consistency, which is really good.
Yeah. But now to make cookies, we are going to keep it in the fridge. So our batter is out of the fridge, and now Zara is going to make the cookies. With what, Zara, you're going to make?
With the scooper, and the scooper scoops the batter evenly, and then you can put it on your tray so you'll have an even shape. So it will cook a lot more evenly and better. And now our batter is a lot more solid. So we're just going to make the round balls. And yes, so you take your. You scoop
Yeah.
it.
We need to take it a little bit less, Zara.
Yes.
Like this. Just do like this. Just rub it on the side, press it on the side so you have a flat top, and then you just scoop it out over here. Zara, you want to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
scoop it.
Yeah, just do that.
out.
Excellent.
And you have a very even shape.
Good job, Zara. So Zara, you were telling me about your French class.
Yes, so in French,
Let's keep a distance so if they spread and about 1.5 inch from here and between each other also. Yeah, this is good. Okay.
yes, so in French, the last week of term, we were assigned a project to make a French dish, but the recipe would be in French. So that was a really fun project, and it really
So Zara, what did you make?
diverse my cooking. I made
Oh,
quatre
wow.
quatre, which is like French sponge cake,
Oh wow, that's good.
and that was really good. And I did the same thing in Spanish because I take French and Spanish, and I made.
So you are trilingual. How many languages do you speak, Zara?
I speak fluently English and Urdu, and then French and Spanish. I just started
Wow.
learning Spanish.
So when someone speaks 4 languages, what do you call them? Like 3 is
Quadrilingual?
Quadrilingual.
I think so. I'm not sure.
I'm proud of you, Zara.
Thank you.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
So you plan to keep them in your GCSE and A levels as well?
For GCSE, I think you're only supposed to take one language, but I'm probably going to take French because I enjoy that language. But of course, I want to continue my Spanish, and I want to develop my language. I don't want to just leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you've invested your years and your time in the language, then you
Yeah,
should keep
because
it.
I just started Spanish like a year ago, but I've had French for over like 4 years.
Oh wow, that's
Over 4 years, yeah.
excellent, excellent. So you had to write all the ingredients in French as well and Spanish as well?
Yes.
That's good.
See, the cookie scooper made the shape.
So we are going to bake them for between 10 to 12 minutes on 180 degrees centigrade. You do it according to your oven, how much degree is good for your cookies when you bake. And the recipe was easy
Yes, very easy, efficient, and very tasty and healthy.
and healthy. Tasty because we did taste the batter, right, Zara?
Yes.
And so, if you like it, you make this recipe with your children and send me a link or just tag me, Nomi Rajan. And so now we are going to put it in the oven. Okay, Zara? Okay.
Yes.
Let's go. So our cookies are ready, and this is the cookie. There's chocolate chip in it. How is it, Zara?
Amazing. It's so good. So
Really?
scrumptious, and the chocolate's melted, and it tastes so good. Oh my god.
Really?
It's amazing.
I like it. It's nice. You see, the thing is, we are getting the flavor of chocolate. At the same time, we're getting the flavor of jaggery as well, right?
Yes.
Which is giving it a caramel flavor. What do you think, Zara? Right?
Yeah, and I think also the consistency of the cookie itself, as you can see, is like it's a really nice, like thick but like gooey and chewy consistency. And the chocolate chips, like when you bite into it, it just tastes so good because you can taste all the different flavors.
Yeah. And I think we did the right thing by using the semi-sweet chocolate chip.
Yes, and we didn't use a lot of sugar. We only used a bit of brown sugar, but the rest we used jaggery, and we used, what else did we use?
Brown sugar, light brown sugar.
Yes, we used
And
jaggery
oats.
and oats and light brown sugar. So those natural sugars also made this so sweet. Like if someone told me this has 2 cups of sugar, I would believe them because it tastes so good, but it doesn't. It has like jaggery and a bit of brown sugar, so it's so healthy.
Yeah. And now I need a cup of tea with this.
Mhm.
It's really nice. Actually, I think these are the nice cookies that children would love to take it to school as well as have it as a snack. So please make it, and you can send it with your kids to school. They'll have a good, nourishing snack which has oats in it, which has amazing nutritious value. It has magnesium, phosphorus. I mean, if you read about it, you'll be really happy that you've added it in your batter.
Yeah, it's so tasty too.
Since the most of the schools, the canteens are not open, so you have to send snacks from school, so it's better to make something nice, nourishing, that the children can take it to school.
Yes.
Right, Zara?
But thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Zara, for coming and helping me bake these yummy cookies. And let's hope that you will make it.
Yes, definitely.
Oh,
I'll
good.
definitely make it for school. These are, when I go to school, I love having like chocolate chips or like what people would call unhealthy snacks.
Mhm.
But this is like the healthy version of chocolate chips, and it's just so nice. So I'd love to take this to school.
That's excellent.
treat.
I'm so happy that you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like the recipe, please share it with your friends and your family, and maybe someone who has kids in school. You can share it with them, and they can make it for their children. Bye. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you so much.